Alright, what is going on, guys? Today we're going to be talking about Oliver Forslin. And the reason being is because he was on the MogCast episode with fucking James English and Soosh. And it's funny because I'm getting deja vu right now because of the fact that I did the same video with Zach Jennings, revealing his natty status. Was he natural? Was he not? And they did the same thing with Oliver. So hey, boys, keep fucking putting on people in the show and just asking them if they're natty or not. Because you know what? You're just building content for me. So let's fucking do this, okay? So the reason why I want to make a video about this in particular is because of the fact, if we go back to about a year ago, I made an natty or not on Oliver Forslin. Then I talked about later on saying this is why he's on steroids. And so I got a lot of fucking views off those videos, especially for me back then. Like, I was fucking popping off with those videos. So, you know, there was a lot of controversy. And a lot of people, you know, actually believed me, but there were some people who didn't believe me and they were just like, you're jealous, you're this, you're that. Well, guess what? It comes back to bite you in the fucking ass, because it turns out that I was right for the most part. Now, guys, I'm going to watch the episode really quickly. I believe the timestamp was at like 19 minutes or so, and then, you know, Soosh starts asking him, so we need to talk about the natty status, and he starts going in about it and saying, well, you know, I can't really talk about it. Listen, let's just fucking watch it, and then I'll give you my point of view on what I think, okay? So, it's at 19 minutes and 16 seconds, so I, you know, unclick pause, and I fucking, well, let's do this, all right? Let's fucking watch this shit, and I'll let you guys know what I think about this.
We need to address the question that probably a lot of people are,
the elephant in the room.
Yeah, is the natty status of Oliver. So what
is the status?
What is the natty status?
What is the natty status of Oliver?
I mean, look at this fucking guy. What do you guys think?
No, but I cannot, I cannot give you guys like an answer like that because of legal reasons. But
he lives in Sweden, so
yeah. But I've never claimed natty when I'm not. So
that is true. I can
all right, well, I got a little bit to touch up on that, but let's continue.
attest to that.
Yeah.
When
I've never said like, guys, I'm fucking natty when I haven't been natty.
that is true.
So if I did a transformation video 14 to 17,
Yeah.
where I got a lot of fucking hate and I claimed natty, I was natty in there.
Yeah. Back in that
was it?
transformation
Did it look
video,
like
he
it
was in
looked-
fact natty?
Did it look like I'm not gonna lie, I haven't
Bro,
seen it.
I had shit ton of acne. I was just finished with my cut. I was pretty full. Took loads of pictures, half natty angles, whatever lighting.
Yeah.
I look fucking sick. I was 17, just about to turn 18. Posted that video and it sort of blew. Got 500,000 views. Pretty good.
Yeah.
Is that what kickstarted your career?
Not really.
No,
okay.
no.
Okay,
It was
okay.
the posting every day.
Okay.
Yeah.
But since then, you were kind of plateaued, and you put a lot of muscle on since then for one reason or another. So that's cool. That's interesting little factoid. But because of the whole laws in Sweden, you know, we're not going to get too deep into this. We're just going to move right on.
Bro, I think
because it's very stingy over there. Very, very stingy.
Yeah.
I think part of the reason the whole
But I haven't been like.
we know you haven't lied.
No, no,
You,
no.
you haven't lied. You're not fake.
No,
natty.
no, I'm not a fake natty because,
Yeah.
you know.
When's the last time you
Is he not a fake natty or was he? Because, I don't know. We're almost done. Let's continue.
claimed natty?
I don't know, like,
A year?
yeah.
Yeah, something like that.
A year and a half, something like that.
Take from that what you will.
But dude, I think a lot of this, like, cause I posted with you and someone was like, wow, dude. And same with Zach. It's like, wow, dude, you're hanging out with the fake natty. It's like, bro,
Zach hasn't claimed natty.
I'm not as fuck right now, though. Sort of.
Well, he claimed natty like.
All right, guys, I think that's enough. Listen, I want to talk about this, and listen, I know I look sunburned like a motherfucker. I should have addressed this in the beginning of the video, but there's a reason why, okay? I was literally making a video at the beach, because I was at the beach trying to fucking have a good time, playing volleyball, playing football, trying to talk to some baddies, you know, trying to do what I gotta do. And, well, in the process of when I made a video, and it was talking about, like, this whole Jeffrey Schofield versus Greg Doucette fucking beef, I didn't even post the video or edit it because the fact that, like, all this shit that I was questioning was already answered by Greg or Jeffrey later on, so whatever, you know. But yeah, that's why I'm fucking sunburned, because I decided not to put on you know, sunscreen, because I'm a fucking idiot, so that's why. Alright, so guys, here's the thing I'm a little skeptical about. I'm proud about Oliver, about the fact that, you know, he hasn't, and I do agree, he hasn't actually been talking about his natty status for quite some time now, and he hasn't really said, oh, I'm natty, I'm this, I'm that. What makes me raise a little suspicion here is because of the fact that, one, listen, I understand, Sweden, the laws, you can't talk about if you're taking any sort of PDs, I get that, and I understand, okay, I get that 100%. So, he's doing the right thing, he's not claiming claiming Natty, but he's not claiming he's taking anything just for his safety, right? So that's fine. It's perfectly okay. But the problem is he claimed that he was natural in the process of, especially back then when I made, that video about him originally, the Natty or Not. He says overall he's natural. And that is just complete horse shit. Horse shit. And then I made another video about him, those 2 videos in particular.
The cut was like really strict and I didn't really know what I was doing, so.
Okay, so we're 3 minutes in the video and he talks about how at around 16 and a half years old, he claimed Natty in those videos. And especially around that time, I actually made a Natty or Not before anybody on the internet made a Natty or Not about Oliver Forslin. Fun fact, I know no one gives a shit, but I actually wanted to question his Natty status before anybody ever did. 3 months or 4 months later, that's when people started making Natty or Not. That's when Greg started making a Natty or Not on him. And it's funny because in the video, Greg even said, like, listen, there's no way that this guy's fucking natural. He claims he gained, like, what was it, 7 inches on his legs? How the fuck do you gain 7 inches on your legs in within, what was it, a year? Like, no fucking way, champ. No way, kid, okay? And that's when I made my response video responding to Greg Doucette, making that Natty or Not on Oliver, and Oliver's response to Greg Doucette, and my response to both of them, okay? And that video kind of took off. It got almost 10,000 views, fucking amazing. But I was reviewing it, and basically Oliver was trying to refute a bunch of, Greg's arguments, saying, listen, like, this is why you're not Natty because of this, and that, and every this, and that. Oliver was like, well, the reason why this is because of that, and oh, I fucking bulked a lot, and then I cut a lot of weight because I bulked improperly, and so when I cut, I lost a lot of muscle, and I don't know, some shit like that. I don't remember, like, exactly what happened, because that shit was like a year ago. If you guys want to remember, or if you guys never seen those videos up here, you guys can watch my fucking videos about that, but yeah, he pretty much, let's be honest here, he's not natural, okay? I think he said he was Natty at that current moment, though. I'm not, actually, let me go back. I swear, this guy actually said, I'm actually Natty right now, though.
I'm Natty as fuck right now, though, sort of.
Well, he claimed Natty like a while ago.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie, it sounds like he's like, I'm Natty as fuck right now. Like, I don't know if he said I'm Natty as fuck right now, or he was talking about he's Natty as fuck right now. I don't know, but I'm pretty sure he said he's Natty as fuck. Oliver, he's Natty. So he's claiming, I guess, Natty right now, but he was taking shit after that transformation, supposedly, right? Now, the transformation is from the ages of 14 years old to 17 years old, okay? This transformation was approximately like a 3.5-year transformation, and I genuinely do not believe that this transformation was 100% Natty, and people are not believing the bullshit because of the fact that you see the likes to dislikes, and people are seeing through the bullshit, okay? I don't know, it's a little bit skeptical for me, because it's like, why would he basically say that he's not natural now and then claim, when I believe he wasn't natural as well, but he claims that he was, it's kind of like the Sebum situation where, when Sebum was 18, you see a picture of him and he claimed that he was Natty because somebody asked him, hey, what was the last picture you took when you were Natty? And then a couple months later or whatever, he was not natural. So like, why would he lie about claiming Natty at that point when he doesn't, really claim Natty anymore? You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's one of those fucking situations. And so it's a little bit shocking to me. But what's my whole, point of view on this? Well, here's what I think. I want to go back to Oliver's transformation really quickly, because you see his transformation in that video he was talking about that got like 500,000 views. And yeah, like, he looks really good. I'm not trying to discredit his work ethic. I'm not trying to discredit his dedication, his passion. Like, listen, I'm not trying to discredit nothing, okay? Nothing. But the only thing I'm questioning is his integrity, his honesty. Is he honest or not? Because instead of this being a Natty or Not, it's more like honest or not. You know what I'm fucking saying? Because you see his original physique when he was younger, and he had a very skinny boned frame. Like, it was not as skinny as like David Lade in particular, but like, it was, really fucking skinny. Like, still really fucking skinny. And we all know, or most of us should know, that depending on your baseline of your genetics and where you stand off before you start your training is more likely going to indicate what you're going to later on become. You know what I'm saying? So like, if you were genetically already gifted with the, amazing muscle insertions and, really well-rounded muscle bellies, and you know, you're a pretty decently muscular kid. I mean, you fucking knock off like 20 push-ups and you look like you've been working out for fucking 6 months, right? Then it pretty much indicates, okay, this guy, he's got some fucking potential, you know, when it comes to training and growing size and getting bigger, you know, growing muscle, right? But Oliver, it's like, did I just voice crack? Oliver, what the fuck? But it's like Oliver, guys, I'm looking at the video right now of his transformational video, and I'm gonna pop it up for you guys as well so you guys can watch it with me. But I see his physique, and it looks natural. And I do remember saying this back then. It does look natural, like halfway in the video, but then he starts progressing. You know, he has some decent, healthy gain. You know, he has some decent, like, healthy muscle size going on in terms of his biceps and, you know, his fucking shoulders and, like, you know, it's like he seems like he's growing a healthy amount, right? But then, when he gets to this bulk stage, it's a little excessive. Like, when we go to the 2 minutes and 30-second mark, right? Look at the transitioning. You don't go from all of a sudden the squirrel from fucking Ice Age to the fucking mammoth or some shit, or whatever the fuck you call it. Like, this guy became the fucking squirrel from Ice Age, the one that was fucking biting that nut and was on the edge of the cliff or some shit. So all of a sudden, he's like a fucking, I don't know, a tiger or a fucking, like, dude, the guy's physique went a complete 180. I mean, it fucking jumped up. It was insane. And so I question very hardly if this was natural or not, because it's like, guys, let's be honest here. Who do you know that's achieved that amount of muscle size with that kind of genetic background in that time frame? You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that his physique at that point in time was not achievable naturally. What I'm saying is, in that time frame, was it achievable naturally? Because I think, you know, personally, a couple more years, I think that, you know, physique is definitely obtainable and achievable naturally for some people with good genetics. In terms of, like, that amount of muscle gain in that time frame, like, I don't know, man. And it's not only that, like, let's just say, hypothetically speaking, yeah, he could gain that in that time frame. It's just, he had a lot of errors and mistakes throughout that journey that it's like, would slow him down significantly. So the fact that he still got to that point in time and that size and that time, it's like, what the fuck? He talked about how he bulked and his cut was very poor. He didn't know how to cut and he lost a lot of muscle tissue. Now, of course, when you try to gain that muscle tissue back, you're going to gain it a lot faster since you've already gained that previously, right? But it's, you know, kind of hindering his time, right? In terms of the 3.5 years or 3 years, wherever, you know, fucking time that it was that he got that transformation. He had a lot of problems, you know what I'm saying? He had a lot of fucking problems in terms of losing the muscle, not knowing how to cut, trying to gain it back, then, you know, fucking cut a little bit down again. It's like, you know, so it's like, I don't know, it's a little bit skeptical for me, okay? It's a little bit fucking skeptical. But besides the fact that whether I thought he was natural or he was not in that time frame, it's fine. It is what it is. It's the fucking past, whatever. The important thing is now is that he actually pretty much admitted now, listen, like, yeah, I am pretty much not natural. I'm trying to fucking sum it up for you guys. Because, yeah, the truth is he said he can't really talk about it. And it kind of reminds me of the Zach Jennings shit, but Zach Jennings is talking about how he can't really talk about his PED use because of the fact that he's under the roof and, you know, living with his parents, okay? And that's completely understandable. I understand 100%. In Oliver's case, it's because of the fact that, you know, he lives in Sweden. And I guess the laws there, it's you know, you get a very harsh punishment, I guess, if you're, you know, taking steroids, you know what I'm saying? So it's understandable that he doesn't want to talk about it because he's not trying to fucking rat himself out. And I get that. But at the same time, it raises a suspicion, like I said earlier. Like, you know, that 17 years of age, it's like, I don't know. I feel like, in my opinion, he took something around the 16-year mark, right? When he was 16, he hopped on something, and then 17 and 18, that's when those were his prime years, right? Now, according to him, you know, correct me if I'm wrong if I didn't hear him right, but he said he was currently natty right now, which is, all right, cool. What, is he claiming that he took shit when he was like, you know, around 18 years old? Is that what he's claiming, about 18 and a half or so? Because if that's the case, it's a little odd because, yeah, he's definitely packed on a little bit more size, but nowhere near compared to, like, after, like, the 2-year mark compared to that speed. Like, oh my God, the guy was gaining fucking, he was almost twice the size. It's fucking insane. Yeah, of course, everybody talks about it. Oh, it was the pumps. I was very full looking. I had that half, you know, natty lighting and angles and Yeah, of course. But that only gets you so far, you know what I'm saying? It's not even just that, but it's also the videos, you know? I don't look at just pictures and angles and lighting. I look at the videos you're in as well, and even, you know, back at that time, the guy was still decently fucking large. So I don't really think that's, you know, protecting his case too much. I don't know. What do you guys think down below? I fucking think that, you know, he took something around the 16 mark, which would be technically in his transformational video. So technically it would be a lie if he said, because he did say like his 14 to 17 natural transformation. But that's just my opinion. I'm not trying to hate on the guy. I'm not saying he's a piece of shit. I'm not saying that he's not working hard. You still gotta work just as hard, if not harder, when you're taking PDs. No means am I fucking saying otherwise, okay? So guys, for those of you who are ready to fucking bash me and say, you cocksucker, piece of shit, looking ass, daggered earring motherfucker, but calm the fuck down and come to a realization that I'm actually not hating, I'm just stating facts, okay? So calm the fuck down. Had a lot of dumbass haters in the past fucking sucking Oliver off like, oh. I'm not trying to be like, yeah, I'm right, motherfuckers. Yeah, fuck you, I'm right. No, I'm not trying to act like that, but it's like, I wouldn't be lying. Why would I make a video just blatantly lying because I'm, you know, according to some of those people that watched the video back in the days of mine, oh, I'm jealous, I'm a hater, and I'm insecure, and I don't want to work as hard as him, so that's why I'm making a video calling him out and saying he's no longer natural, and he's a fake natty, and he's this, he's that. What kind of person do you think I am? I mean, go fuck yourself if you think I'm like that. Come on. Comes to the conclusion in this video of, yeah, I think maybe he took something in, you know, around 16 years old. He claims that, I guess, around the 18-year mark or wherever that time frame after the transformational video that he took something. And so he doesn't claim natty, but he can't claim that he's not natty because of the laws in Sweden. And so, you know, blah, blah, blah. You know, la-da-dee, la-da-da, whatever the fuck. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell if you haven't already. And yeah, once again, it's your boy Kevin Diaz from Crew Aesthetics. And we're fucking out. Boom.